front of their raucous home crowd. Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So a moment now to see the story for Devin Booker.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020, and his teammate Karl Anthony Towns said, "I know what all those pressures are like. When you're the #1 pick, if any other rookies do well, there's a threat to the throne. But with Edwards' confidence in his talent, you get the sense he'll be just fine." Guys?
Good point. No pressure, D.A. Thank you. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Booker and Bridges are the wings, and it's B in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. Pass to Ayton. Right through the D for the layup.
Well, he might be as old school a center as you're going to find. Ayton thriving in close now.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Vanderbilt. He dishes it to Russell. That's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Crowder pulls it in. Pass to B. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Russell looking around, out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've fulfilled expectations and then some. Riding high, down the back 9 now, looking invincible.
And the 3 ball is good.
And just lights out in terms of his scoring. Devin Booker's calling card. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
To the inside, Edwards. Good on the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Phoenix has possession. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. For the 3. They get it back. Towns with the bucket.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
B the pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Oh, good with the triple. And Brent with Mikal Bridges' defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Now Russell, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Vanderbilt, and the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Beverly against Booker. And stolen by Booker. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here is Russell. The Suns getting the bucket. Here's Towns. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
On the wing, Booker. Ayton kicks to Booker. Here he goes. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And how about Booker going high up for the dunk?
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now the pass to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bean, defended by Beverly. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Passes it to B. 4 on the clock. From the line. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Ayton's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Ayton showing it could be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And at this point late in the season, Brent, any danger that contenders that might be coasting can't flip the switch for the playoffs?
I don't think so, Kevin. There's a lot of talk about you want to be hot going into the playoffs. And, I've looked at numbers like that where teams who have gone in, even teams who have won the championship, have been 500 in their last 14 or 15 or 16 games. And, I think it's just a matter of experience. And those teams that have it, they understand the tempo with which they can play before they head into the postseason action.
Now, here's Bridges. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Beasley for 3. Here's the monster. Here's Prince. Can't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Here's Beasley. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's the monster, and he drops it in from the low post. Here's Payne. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Timberwolves trail by 4. Inside. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
From the high post, count that bucket. Booker's got 9 points.
Such a creative scorer as Devin Booker. Look at him just checking out the options and scoring that time.
Here's Beasley. And the rejection by Ayton. Bridges outside. Dishes it to Crowder. Booker in the corner. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Booker. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 6. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that. And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
So for the Suns, Hawkins checked in for Crowder. And it's Torrey Craig in for Bridges. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Here's the monster. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Ayton kicks to Hawkins. To the wing right side. Ayton in the high post. Payne passes to Booker. Clock at 6. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He can't miss.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to McLaughlin. On deep. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Hawkins with it. He had 13 points in the win again, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Timberwolves trail by 9. They've got Beasley. Towns is out there with Torrey and Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Hawkins. And he lays it straight in. Hawkins has got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Payne with the block, and he gets it back. And that one is good by Beasley.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter, Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Booker left side. Towns against Ayton. Pass to Payne. Beasley with the steal. And the pass to Towns. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Towns has got 9.
And hey, Towns can drill that shot. The D has to be aware of his touch from mid-range.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Andrew Shamet comes in for Booker, and B subbed in for Payne. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his third assist on the night. The Suns leading. Here's B. Oh!
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game. His first shot coming late. Not enough on that one as it misses. Suns leading by 3. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Outside, Russell. The layup off target.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Shamet the pass to McGee. Hawkins against Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Hawkins shot good. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. He's covered by Hawkins. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. Here's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And they pick up 2. And the Suns lead by 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Russell passes to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McGee with the block. Passes to B. Shamet with it to the middle, over to the wing. Here's B. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Timberwolves call time here. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Hawkins. And it's Bridges in for Torrey Craig. Bridges inside. Edwards defending. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 13-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
The Monsters checked in for Vanderbilt. Both good from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Biombo kicks to Shamet. Down low, here's Bridges. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bridges has got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. Pass to Beverly. Back to Russell. Towns with it. Covered by Biombo. From 11 feet away. Russell with the bucket.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
B the pass to Biombo. Now here's Crowder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bridges shot. Good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here is Russell. They trail by 14. "13 feet away." Bridges with the board. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Here's Russell. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And the Suns call time here. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Malik Beasley comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Beverly. 1:35 left in the second quarter. He gets that one.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Booker against Beverly. Payne passes to Ayton. Booker fires from way outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Beverly. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The pass to Ayton. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And the shot is good. And the Suns lead by 12.
Yeah, the smaller defender there really not having a chance. That's where a big guy needs to rotate over and help.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Trichet, defended by Bridges. Kicks it out to Beasley. To the inside. The monster scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
No good from Booker.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And it's Beverly missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Beasley outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy money, so missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns' first half.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And Kenny, how about you? What'd you see from the Timberwolves?
Energy on D was disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for the Suns, pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. Be out there with Booker, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Passes it to B. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Suns have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Beverly. Now Russell. Over in the corner, Beverly. Six to shoot. From 15 feet away. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Yep, that one goes in there.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Vanderbilt misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Russell inside. He's got 6, banked in off the glass. Russell's got 8 points.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Bridges shot. Good.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Russell left side to the middle. Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Ayton kicks to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Minnesota calls timeout. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Timberwolves. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Towns. Over Ayton. Towns, no luck.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Booker outside. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Booker's got 20 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Russell with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
Russell in complete control that time. To score off of that drive, that's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
Bridges kicks to Ayton. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to McLaughlin. Russell left side. Outside Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 8 points.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in, and for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton, and Hawkins subbed in for Jay Crowder. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Booker against Russell, the 15-footer, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, he looked too comfortable as Russell got into a nice rhythm from the mid-range.
Booker the pass to Bridges. And here's Hawkins. Here is McGee. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Launches a 3. Hawkins shot good.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Minnesota. The Monsters checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Malik Beasley in for Jordan McLaughlin. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The pass to Beasley. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Payne, he's checked in for the Suns. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Russell, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Suns leading by 22. Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Minnesota with it. Beasley with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 9.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Bridges outside. There's the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. 1:56 left in the third quarter. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Here's Hawkins. The shot's good. Hawkins has got 14 points for the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Passes it to the monster. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns comes in for Taurean Prince, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell. Biyombo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jay Crowder comes in for Hawkins. In the corner, it's Bridges. Kicks it to Biyombo. Booker looking around. It's Crowder on the wing. Driving the lane, and they call the foul. So a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Booker against Beverley. Pass to the monster. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverley is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Pass to Crowder. And he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points for Jay Crowder.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Minnesota's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. At the top of the key, Towns. Down low. Kicks it out to Beasley. There's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
And Bridges, playing with extreme confidence, is on fire right now.
Just 3 on the clock.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Patrick Beverly, Naz Reid out there with Beasley, and it's Okogie in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Here's Shamet. Connects from three-point range.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
It's Beasley on the wing. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons. And you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And he knocks down the first one. Minnesota making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Phoenix now. And here's Payne. Stolen by Reid. One-on-one fast break. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Trichet. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And the wide open shot from Crowder and a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Inside. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Fires for three, and he's good on the three ball.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Payne passes to Craig. Now here's Crowder. Now the dish to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Down low, deflects the pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Reid, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Phoenix leading by 20. And the Suns call time. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Crowder finds Booker. And the Suns miss again.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020, not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards are part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Here's B. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Outside, Towns. Booker outside. Now here's Edwards. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Outside, Towns. Shoots over Crowder. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring. Now, he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Suns leading by 14. Bean, he's guarded by Russell. Here's B, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And it's Russell in the corner. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Beverly finds Edwards. Over Ayton. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Beverly. Edwards got 13 points in the second half.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
B, the pass to Booker. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now Russell. Here's Towns, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Suns leading by 13. Tipped away and stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. That bucket in no time at all. Edwards got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, tough to hold on to the ball with those fast hands from D'Lo that are active.
Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 26.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Booker. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. Booker with no one around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 29.
Well, Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Russell passes to Beverly. Towns is doubled over Ayton. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Towns.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
B, the pass to Ayton. Outside Crowder. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker. I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Suns leading by 9. Bean, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Suns.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Devin Booker.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
And Phoenix making a change here. Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre. Torrey Craig comes in for Crowder. He's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for B. And the Suns making a change here. Shamet's checked in.
It's impressive how far Towns has come. Already a standout back when he was a Rookie of the Year. He's never stopped working on his game.
Here's B. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots. And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're up by 4. 9 seconds left in the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Beverly dishes to Towns. There's the pass to Russell. Nails the triple.
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
And the Suns call time here. They're in front by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.